Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, I'm Carrie Roper filling in for Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Metro officers make a startling discovery in a central Las Vegas apartment complex after complaints of a foul odor coming from a vehicle.
Immediately upon getting close proximity to the vehicle, they also noticed the odor, a foul odor coming from the vehicle, consistent with the decomposition of human remains. Male
remains were found in a parked white BMW Friday afternoon. Metro calling it, quote, a clear homicide and confirming the remains had been there for some time due to the level of decomposition of the body. No additional information has yet been provided on the ID or cause of death. And experts at the Earth Resource Group say they expect more skeletal discoveries at Lake Mead as the waters continue to recede. Review Journal's Jen Ah shows the technology used to track these bodies down.
Did you know a Henderson resident and his two coworkers volunteer their time to find and recover some of these bodies?
There are going to be more.
Steve Schaefer with the environmental remediation business Earth Resource Group says his group helped recover at least 10 bodies from Lake Mead since 2013 with their deep water sonar technology.
Lets us know underwater in real time. Think of it as underwater GPS.
Back in May, a body was found in a barrel at Hemingway Harbor with speculations of it tied to the mob. Since then, 4 more sets of skeletal remains discovered in Swim Beach and Colville Bay.
We can't do it on our own. It has to be a request from the law enforcement side of the Park Service. We don't ask for money, we just do it to give back to the families, give them some closure.
Schaefer says these bodies all have one thing in common. He says none were wearing life jackets, emphasizing how important it is to wear one.
In more top stories, a woman was accused of stealing a $35,000 Rolex watch from a strip tourist. This is 31-year-old Deanna McCrae. She was arrested after a male guest at the Cosmopolitan Hotel said his watch went missing from his room June 21st. Detectives identified McCrae through video surveillance. She was booked on felony charges and grand larceny. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Desert Pines Golf Club could look different in the near future. The city-owned site is in talks to be redeveloped into a mix of housing, commercial space, and a workforce training center. It could include at least 1,500 residential units, bringing much-needed housing to the area. The project would cost more than $500 million. And hundreds turned out for the DAISO store opening in downtown Summerlin on Saturday. The store, known for selling most items at just $1.75, opened their second location to fans eager for more products, including beauty supplies, gift items, and snacks. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies are in store for us today with winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, the high reaching 101 with lows in the low 80s. Looking ahead, temperatures will stay in the lower hundreds, upper 90s with a chance of scattered thunderstorms and higher wind gusts reaching up to 10 to 15 miles per hour by the middle of the week. Evening lows staying in the low 80s to high 70s all week long. In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. 13 schools in the valley are turning to smart thermometers to track COVID-19 and the flu in students. It's part of KINZA's Fluency program with nearly 5,000 schools participating nationwide. Here's a look at some of the places using it as an additional tool to keep staff and students healthy. A smartphone connected thermometer prompts families to answer questions about symptoms. Then the app shows which symptoms have been reported within a school. Centennial Hills Hospital will open a second 24-hour freestanding emergency room. It will be located on West Craig Road and North Tenaya Way. It's set to open in mid to late 2023 to keep up with the growing demand in the Northwest. Groundbreaking will begin later this month.
Sports, sponsored by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. The Aces advanced to the WNBA semifinals for the 4th straight season after completing the sweep of the Phoenix Mercury in a 117-80 blowout victory on Saturday. Chelsea Gray had 27 points and 8 assists, and Kelsey Plum added 22 points, going 4 of 6 from 3. The team set a playoff and regular season record with 23 made threes. They will take on the Seattle Storm in the semifinals starting Sunday. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Odds makers adjusted the Cleveland Browns regular season win total and odds to win the AFC and the Super Bowl after it was reported Thursday that quarterback Deshaun Watson will serve an 11-game suspension. Station casinos raised the Browns' odds to win the Super Bowl from 16-1 to 30-1, and their odds to win the AFC from 7-1 to 15-1. Westgate, Superbook, and Circa Sports lowered the Browns' win total from 8.5 to 8. Cleveland also went from a -220 favorite at the Westgate to miss the playoffs to -260.
In entertainment, sponsored by Best Mattress, Best Service, Best Selection, Best Price Guaranteed. After a successful sold-out show at Allegiant Stadium, country star Garth Brooks could be eyeing the Coliseum next. Reports calling a Brooks residency to open next spring. However, reps from Live Nation and Caesars Entertainment have yet to confirm. John Legend wrapped up his Love in Vegas residency at Planet Hollywood over the weekend. During his run, he premiered new music off his upcoming album. He's set to return to the venue for select dates in October.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. The Raiders are now 3-0 in the preseason after holding on to a 15-13 lead to beat the Dolphins in Miami. Zamir White scored the lone TD of the game with a 2-yard run. Curtis Bolton forced Teddy Bridgewater to ground the football in the end zone to score a safety for the Raiders, and Daniel Carlson kicked a pair of field goals. The final preseason game will be against Coach Josh McDaniels' former team, the New England Patriots, on August 26th at Allegiant Stadium.
In your lifestyle news, the city of North Las Vegas continues to grow, thanks in large part to small businesses. The Small Business Connector held a sold-out event at the Gas Station Studios, a first-of-its-kind TikTok, podcast, production, and film studio in North Las Vegas. The goal? To provide resources for small businesses to grow.
It is amazing what we can do when we have nothing. Because it was when I was an underprivileged youth that I actually envisioned the Gas Station Studio. And where you don't have, you're inspired to go and get.
Please say I do. Congratulations, you are citizens of the United States.
About 700 people took to the field at Cashman during Saturday night's Las Vegas Lights soccer match. The naturalization ceremony is one of the largest in Clark County history, as the candidates took their pledge to become U.S. citizens. They came from 84 countries to show the importance of diversity of the community. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.